I'm going to show you Learn Thread the Needle by MindBodyFitnesswithMargarentBarry. Published on July 13th, 2021. Play in 3, 2, 1, go.
This week, we are working on the move, thread the needle. If you've never seen this move before, it is a little bit intimidating. In fact, I was looking through the videos that I've made and I realized I have not done one on thread the needle. So here you go. This is my take on it. Of course, I do go really in-depth to this move in all of the moves in Total Workout as part of my Total Workout class. So I will link that below if you're interested in that. But this is going to give you some great tips to do today. If you do this move today, you'll be able to take these tips and apply them to get you better results from this powerful move. This move works your entire body, but it also really works the torso because of the way that you're twisting and moving. It also works the lymph nodes at the groin and at the armpit because you're opening that posture, you're opening the hips, and you're moving and circulating everything. It's also great for balance and coordination. So let's get started with the tips. One thing you need to know about this move is that it is progressive. So the full version of this has you doing 8 reps to the front and then the 8 cross press. So I'll go ahead and demo you what this move looks like. You're going over, down, and up. You're not touching in the middle. 2 and up. And you do that for 8 without touching. And then you come over to do the cross which goes up and down and up. And you can even move both arms for extra balance. So it's a balance move, it's coordination based, it's got a lot going on. But the first thing you need to know is that you can break it up and make it more doable. So for example, instead of doing 8 without touching, you can do 4 without touching, or you can do 4 touching and 4 not touching to kind of balance yourself and get yourself into that activation, because I know it is challenging to do all 8 without touching in the middle. The other thing that you can do is you can practice doing parts of the move, which is what we're going to do in this tutorial. I'm going to kind of give you the move broken down so you don't have to be overwhelmed about all the moving parts. So let's go ahead and do the first part, which is what we call the U-swing. In the U-swing, you are taking your knee and it's like you're drawing a letter U. So you're drawing that. This is excellent for the hip joint and also the lymph at the groin. You have a lot of lymph nodes at the groin, and when you're twisting and flexing that hip joint at an angle, and then of course when you tap at the end, you're triggering the release of lymphatic fluid that collects there. So your arms are going to be thumbs to the back wall. You're always in a mitten hand position, so as I've shown in my other videos, fingers together, fingertips pulling back, and you're going thumbs away, thumbs away. Your thumb is coming in and then going away. The other thing that you need to do is you need to point your toe. So you're drawing that U-swing with that leg, but you're also keeping that toe pointed. It's really easy to do that, but it's a lot harder when you point that toe because it works more core. The leg that you are standing on is slightly bent and out towards the little toe the whole time. This is important because it protects and strengthens your knee, as well as gives you activation all the way down the leg, and it opens those hips up. So that standing leg is your anchor while you do this U-swing. Over and up. So that's the basic movement of that. Now, of course, if you need to touch in the middle, you can when you're first learning this because it is a lot of moving parts. One other thing I want to touch on is the activation in your core. So if you're doing this move and you're not keeping yourself, stacked, ribs over the hips, if you're, arching out like this, you're not going to feel it as much and you're going to lose your balance. You're going to only work your hip flexors and your back. So it's really important to keep that nice stack, like we talked about in previous videos. You're not here, you're not here, you're tall and stacked, ribs over the hips so that you can effectively execute this move. So you're keeping that activation. Again, I like to visualize second belly button pulling up to get me that ab activation that I need. And then you're just going side to side. Let's actually do a couple of reps together, and we'll touch in the middle. Lunge into that leg, keep it out towards the toe, shoulders tall, thumbs back, second belly button up. Ready? Here we go. So you're drawing like a letter U, and remember, shoulders stay square as the hip goes to the side. Twist that torso. Down and up, and then touch. Now we'll do it again. So you're coming over, down, up, and touch. Remember, you're not arching out the back right here when you're lifting. You're keeping it, keep it all straight. Now let's do 3. So it's over, down, up, touch. Now we'll do it again. Over, remember, shoulders, hips square. You can almost push your leg there if you really want to feel what you're supposed to feel. Push that leg there. Down and up, touch. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Thumbs to the back wall. Then we'll add the other component of the move. So it's over, remember, shoulder, hip, stretch, down and up, touch. Now we'll go for 2. Over, down and up, touch. Now we'll go for 3. Over, down and up, touch. Now we'll do 4. Over, down and up, touch. Okay, the next sequence of the move, so you would do, 4 or 8 per side. If you're doing the full workout, you do 8 on each side. Then you immediately switch to the cross. So you can actually move one arm with this move, or you can move both arms, but it's really important to keep the arms level with the shoulder as best you can. So for the cross, you step back. So it's the same leg that you were doing the U swing on. You step back with that other leg, bring the arms straight up, and you're going to be coming in. Now, bringing it over, and again, shoulders, hips, square. It's twist of the torso. Coming back out, and then back down. Now, here's the way that we cheat on this move. We kind of go out like this. That's not hard. It is hard if you bring it in like a number 4, and you go in and you're like, ooh, yeah, now you're feeling that. So I want you to think more of it as a number 4 than out straight like that. That will get you even more activation. So it's up, over, and touch. Up, over, and touch. And remember, if you can barely do just 2 reps, you're still building strength and you will get there. Over, and last time, up, over, and touch. The other variation that sometimes is shown in workouts is up, cross, and down. Up, cross, and down. So you can try that out if you want to use that as well. So let's try that on the other side. Remember to keep that leg in that number 4 shape for extra activation. Arms come out, tall with the torso. Here we go. So it's up, twist, and down. 2, and over, and down. Keep those arms level as you can. It's hard. Up, over, and down. 4, and down. So moving and wobbling and catching your balance, that is totally okay. It's part of that process. Like I said, you would do it 8 times on each leg. So you do 8 times of the U swing, 8 times of the cross, go to the other side, and that's 1 full set of thread. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's tip. I hope that this was helpful for you in unlocking this move. I'd love to hear if you have any feedback on this. You can comment below. As always, I will be back next week with a brand new tip. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
That's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.